going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 93 overall Zero Chill champions to add to your MUT 25 squad, so let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So your first question is, how do you get one of these cards for free? Well, you're going to need snow currency. Now, there's enough ways in the game, and earlier this afternoon, I put out a very long and detailed video on all of the ways that you can go out and earn snow currency, but there's definitely enough free ways in the game to get enough to buy the 93 overall Zero Chill fantasy pack without having to spend any of your coins or any money, essentially earning you that free 93. So between the solo challenges, the Zero Chill field pass, and mostly the MUT draft game mode, which you can enter and play over and over and over again to earn free Zero Chill rewards every time you go 5-0. That's going to give you a flawless run pack. You can quick sell the stockings or presents that you get to earn snow currency. If you want to keep those and wait till Christmas Day, that's what I would recommend. But outside of just going 5-0, if you can win 4 or 3 games in a run, you're going to earn snow currency, and the goal is to get a little bit over 5,000. So if you can go 4-0 2 different times, you got basically 4.6k right there. And excuse me, not 4-0, but win 4 games without losing. You got 4.6, maybe 4.7k right there. And then between the solo challenges and the field pass, that will give you more than enough on what you need to earn the free 93 overall Zero Chill fantasy pack. So where do you get that pack? Once you get enough snow, you're going to head on over to the snow store and tab over to the snow store section. Now, in the video that I put out earlier this afternoon, highly encourage you to go watch it. Basically, what I talked about is if you don't spend a lot of money or you don't have a lot of coins, you're going to want to focus on any snow that you have, using it to upgrade your team, whether that's going to come from buying the stocking stuffer upgrade token, which is 4,900 snow. That's going to present you or give you the opportunity to get a really good card on your squad at a 93 OVR. And yesterday I did put out a video going over the best stocking stuffer players to upgrade with that token if you use purchasing the one through the snow store. So again, if you don't have the greatest team, you don't have a lot of coins, you don't spend a lot of money in this game, focusing on getting good players is going to be your primary objective. So the stocking stuffer upgrade token is, option number 1. The other option is purchasing the 93 overall B&D Zero Chill fantasy pack for 5,665 snow. You're going to get any of the 93 overall champions to choose from. Again, it will be a B&D player, so you can't quick sell it for the full snow value, and you're not going to be able to auction off the card later on down the road or put it into any sets. But these 93s are so good, it's definitely worth it to spend the snow on a B&D 93 because they get a ton of Zero Chill boosts. They get 0 AP abilities all the way up until January 9th, which is still like 3 weeks away. So you still got a lot of time to utilize all the benefits of these cards, and that's why we're making this video, to go over the best ones. So if you do happen to open up this pack, we're going to give you all of your available choices. So let's go ahead and go through it. We're going to start with the boring but potentially necessary options, and as you may have saw on the graphic a moment ago, these packs will refresh on the 19th, so you can get more than one of these if you want. So Quentin Nelson is going to be your first option. Again, offensive lineman, really boring, but he's the best left guard in the game. 93 strength, 90 awareness, 94 pass block, 95 run block. If you purchase a card like this, you know that you're going to be set at this position probably for at least 2 months. And that means whatever coins you do have, you can allocate those or focus those on more skilled position players, running backs, quarterbacks, wide receivers, cornerbacks, safeties, etc. And because these cards get really good 0 AP abilities, you can either go Identifier on this card, which allows you to see every play before you snap the ball who your opponent is using. It's a good way to kind of give an idea of what they could be attacking defensively in the pass game or even the run game. It's just a really good advantage to have. If you don't want to go with Identifier, he gets Nasty Streak, which is really good if you run the ball a lot, and if you pass the ball a lot, you can go 0 AP all day on this Quentin Nelson. Your other offensive lineman option is going to be Eagles legend Lane Johnson. Again, this is a position you probably won't have to upgrade for a very long time if you decide to take him with your B&D pick. 93 strength, 88 awareness, 96 pass block, 93 run block, at right tackle, you can either go 0 AP identifier. You don't need 2 identifiers. So if you happen to have Quentin Nelson and Lane Johnson, pick one or the other. And then the alternate option would be 0 AP edge protector, which is going to be good for your left and right tackles. And to get it for 0 AP is definitely a big W. So those are the boring picks. Let's talk about some more exciting players here. We got Baker Mayfield, who's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the game, mainly because of the 0 AP abilities and the 0 chill boost. With any of these cards that are in this video, as long as you have your welcome pack David Njoku and Montez Sweat in your lineup, you don't even have to power them up. You can have them at the base OVR. You can have Njoku at tight end number 3. You can have Montez Sweat as a backup defensive end. You're going to get those 0 chill boosts. So you can get Baker up to 89 speed, and then he's got 94 throw power, the short and the deep throw at 90, the mid throw accuracy is 89, but that's the same as McNabb and the Team Diamond 92 overall Vince Young. He's not going to miss a ton of throws, and as long as you have the short and the deep at a 90 plus, that's going to behave the same way, for example, as a 94 short or a 94 deep throw accuracy because of the way thresholds work in this game. The 95 throw under pressure is really, really good. Baker has a 3/4 5 release, which I think over the top 2 is considered the best one in the game, but his release in itself isn't terrible. And one of the main reasons this card is so good, again, is because of the 0 AP abilities. If you like Gunslinger on your quarterback, I personally can play without it, but if you like it, he gets Gunslinger for 0 AP, and then you still have the ability to go out there and add either Hot Route Master for 3 AP, which we get a lot of good hot routes already without that, but you get the Zig route, which is super important to beating man coverage and a lot of like cover 0 defenses that people are running. So you can go either Hot Route Master plus Gunslinger together for 3 AP, or you can go Gunslinger and Master Tactician for 4 total AP, and Master Tactician basically gives you Hot Route Master, Conductor, which allows you to get quicker audibles in, and a somewhat nerfed version of QB Playmaker, which allows you to, send a receiver up the field when they may be covered, and it's a good way to get separation against coverage. So basically you can get all of that when in Master Tactician plus Gunslinger for a total of 4 AP. So he's got really good attributes, but the abilities make this Baker Mayfield one of the best cards in the game. At wide receiver, you got to go CeeDee Lamb. Now, the one reason you would stay away from this one, and you could go both routes as well, but remember, you got the Julio Jones in the 0 chill field pass reward, which can also jump up to a 93 overall. The 91 version of him is free. You're going to need snow currency to upgrade him to a 93, but at 93, Julio Jones gets 95 speed. So does CeeDee Lamb, and that's what makes him so good. So along with the 95 speed, remember, with that 0 chill chemistry, this card is easily going to jump up to 97 speed, and if you have a full Cowboys Steam Team 40 of 40, you can get him to a 99 speed. Along with the speed, he's 6'2", 92 catching. The route running hits the threshold on 90 plus. For short and deep, it's 90, mid 92, but again, because it's at that 90 plus range, you're good money. I mean, there's just really nothing bad about this card outside of the fact that he plays for the Cowboys. Now, with him, he doesn't get the greatest option of abilities. If you want Slot Apprentice and you don't have a Hot Route Master quarterback, he's going to get that Zig route and that short crosser, which are good against man coverage. If you already have Hot Route Master or you don't want Slot Apprentice, I would either go Jukebox or Human Joystick for the 0 AP ability. That's going to make him a little bit more dangerous after the catch because you'll be able to either run past people or make them miss with the juke moves. They're assuming you're not playing on conservative. But that's going to wrap it up for the best offensive players. On defense, I think we got like 3 of the best cards to choose from and some really tough decisions to make. So at middle linebacker, you got Devon Lloyd here again with the 0 chill boost. Not to sound too repetitive here, but you can get him up to 95 speed pretty easy, and he's 6'3" tall. That is like the dream thing you're looking for when it comes to a middle linebacker that you're going to use her. And then you add in the fact that he's got 90 tackle, 90 block shed, 94 hit power. Really good against the run there, and 90 zone. So you can let the AI control him and play him in pass coverage. You can user him all the time. There's really no downsides to this card. He's one of the best cards in the game. I got him on my squad. He's been making a lot of plays for me. And when it comes to abilities, because he's a middle linebacker, you absolutely are going to want to go with Lurk Artist. Now, you can go 2 routes. You can go Lurk Artist for 0 AP and leave it at that, or you can spend 1 AP on Lurk Artist, and then that gives you mid-zone KO for 0 AP in the 0 AP bucket. So you got a couple options there, a little bit of flexibility. In my opinion, if you have the 1 AP free, go Lurk Artist plus mid-zone KO for a total of 1 AP. That's going to be your best bet. Kyle Hamilton is also a really good choice, and if you have to pick one over the other, I would probably take Kyle Hamilton over Devon Lloyd because you can play this card as a sub linebacker. Being that he's a strong safety, you can user him in the box here, and he's 6'4" with 94 speed, the potential to get up to 96 speed and 98 on a Ravens theme team, 40-40 theme team. So not only does he have that, he also has 92 man coverage, 95 zone, and 92 hit power. You're going to lose a little bit on the block shed and the tackling if you want to have him as that sub linebacker, but he's a great user. And again, when I talk about the flexibility of this card, if you don't want to have him as a sub linebacker, he can still play high safety, which is his natural position. And because he's got 94 speed with 95 zone and 92 man, I mean, he's going to be great in coverage as well. And we already mentioned he's 6'4", just a great card. He's made a ton of plays. I have Devon Lloyd and Kyle Hamilton. Kyle plays up top. Devon Lloyd's the sub linebacker or user linebacker for me. And just like Devon Lloyd with Kyle Hamilton, you have a couple different options that you can go with as far as the 0 AP abilities. So you can either go pick artist for 0 AP. I would recommend that if he's a high safety. If he's going to play sub linebacker, I would go mid-zone KO for 0 AP. And if you have the ability to spend a little bit of AP, you can also go pick artist for 2 and then either mid-zone KO for 0. So you get both of those abilities for a total of 2 AP. If you're looking for a cornerback, Patrick Surtain is your guy. I've only had limited use with this card. I played for about 4 hours in ranked games with him, and he made a few plays for me, a couple interceptions, a couple passes knocked out. I feel like he'll play well as time goes on here, but he gives you all of the great attributes. 94 speed, 6'2". Again, potential to get him up to 96 speed, 98 on a full Broncos theme team, and then he's got 94 man, 94 zone, so he can play either type of coverage. He is a man-to-man archetype, but the abilities will work with zone and man coverage as well. 95 agility. The only thing that's a little bit low there is the play rec and press, and as I use this card today, he didn't, not do anything good. There were just a lot of times where it just wasn't thrown his way. So it wasn't like he was out there getting beat easily. They just didn't throw at him, which didn't allow him to make a ton of plays. But just like we talked about with a couple of these other players on defense here, with the abilities, definitely have to go pick artists. Now, if you want to go with the 0 AP pick artists and leave it at that, that's perfectly fine. If you want to spend 2 AP on pick artists, that's going to give you the ability to then go either short route KO or mid route KO for 0 AP. Those are man coverage abilities. Short route's going to be 0 to 10 yards. Mid route's going to be 10 to 20 yards. Or you can go mid-zone KO, which is going to be a good zone scheme, or zone ability. So if you rock a zone scheme, go pick artists and mid-zone KO, 2 AP total. If you run a lot of man coverage, go pick artists and then either short route or mid route. That's up to you for a total of 2 AP. Again, a lot of flexibility there. And there you have it. Those are the best free 93 overall Zero Chill champions to add to your MUT 25 squad. Let me know what players you guys picked up after watching this video, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.